Hi, welcome back to the 3000th take of this intro. I am terrible at this. Anyway, so this is my first time filming in a hot minute. I've moved, my environment's changed, everything about my life has completely changed. I'm not a big fan of a lot of it, but you know, it just kind of is what it is. But when I say it is what it is, I mean stuff's happened and I have to deal with it. So now I'm just trying to figure out lighting. I had to order some new pieces for my camera. I've already got my complexion on, so today I'm just going to do an eyeshadow tutorial because somebody had asked me for one. So I'm going to see if I can get one done in like 10 minutes with maybe hopefully no editing. But I really need to learn that editing software. Because I got the Pro because I thought I had gotten better enough to upgrade, and then it just made me feel like a big old idiot. I'm not saying I'm an idiot. It just left me feeling like an idiot. So I think what I'm going to do, because I'll still post this up to my YouTube, but I think I'm going to start one on Rumble. Because let's face facts, YouTube is now a dumpster fire. It really is. You can't get honest news. Like, the beauty community is not even there anymore. Not really. I mean, it is. I think most of it's on TikTok. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking my NARS primer. This is bulletproof, so if you get it and use it, make sure you blend it in really well with your fingers, because if you don't and you put shadow on it, you're going to be able to see it. So I just start with that. I'm not going to do anything super complicated. I don't even think I want to do shimmers today. My mood, my taste, they change all the time, so I just take my finger and blend it out. So anybody that that knows me knows my dog passed back in April, and that has been the biggest, oh my god, I can't tell you how long it took for me to stop crying on the way home, because I didn't realize how excited I got to go home to see him. And it's just been an adjustment, and I don't know, I've had some weird dreams, and they're not dreams necessarily with him in them. I think they're dreams of either God telling me something, or I don't know, or maybe I'm just psycho. I don't know. So I'm just kind of taking it one step at a time. Maybe he's telling me I actually have to go out and deal with humans again, and that disappoints me. I'm just kidding. It shouldn't. It really shouldn't, because that's my job here. And sometimes they make it really hard. So today I'm actually going to use the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes palette. This has got some warms and neutrals in it, some shimmers, some topper shades. But I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I don't really ever have anything mapped out. I just kind of go with the flow, like do it one piece at a time. And he actually has a brush that I actually really like. Where are you? Okay, so I'm going to take a color switch. I shampoo my brushes like once every couple weeks. And then I have the Cinema Secrets that I do on a daily basis. But then until then, I have a color switch. This is the Makeup by Mario EF1. This is brush. This is one that I have been gravitating to a lot. That, the Scott Barnes, and the BK Beauty, hands down the best brushes. Some other people that have brushes have really been copying off other people, and she's making a killing, and it's pissing me off. So I feel like the beauty community needs to change. I think there's a whole gap of us just getting left out. And it's not even necessarily just age. It's really just the people that aren't so easily influenced, you know, to just go out and buy everything. However, I am very, 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 very guilty of that. So I'm just taking a light, just skin-like shade. Ooh, I need to fix that eyebrow. Underneath, and I'm kind of lining it like that. And then I'll go in with this other end. And I'm just going to kind of take, so the first one I used was this one right here, and then I'm going to go in with this one just underneath it. This one hits, it looks light in the pan, but it hits a little bit darker on the skin. So this is going to be kind of a nice little transition shade. Technically the first one I did was a transition shade, but sometimes I like 2 or 3. And I just kind of put that in my crease. When you do your eyeshadow, kind of keep your eyes open so you can gauge your eye shape and where you need to put your crease. So I kind of already know where mine is. If you don't, just kind of play around. I would rather start low than go too high, because that's just me. Guys, my lips, I'm using the Grande lip plumper. It tastes so good and vanilla-y, and it plumps the lips. And you feel a little bit of a tingle, but you see it mostly. You can see that blood pumping through the lips, and it changes it to your more natural lip color. So I start off slow and build my way up. And literally I'll sit in here for a long time, because makeup is actually very therapeutic. It helps me kind of relax and create, because I think that's why I fell in love with makeup. It was really for the creation, not because I felt like I needed to look better or be better. But anyway, so I think now I am going to go in with this medium. It's more of a pinky brown shade, or warmish brown. Right here, it's the third one. I don't know if y'all can see that, but, and I kind of just go underneath that. Just kind of all, like, I'm not going all the way out here, at least not yet. I'm kind of starting primarily on the lid. And just blend. And it's okay if you blend away, because you can always add more. So I feel like I had too much product that last go around. And gauge your temperature of the amount of product you're using. So I'm going to take this in, because I'm getting old and crepey. So I take it and I make sure I blend the edges out really nice. This is with the flat side. And blend it out. And then I'm going to take that same flat brush, and I'm going to go in all over the lid with like the first color. And then blend it out. That way it doesn't make the lid, because if you don't want it too dark, this helps lighten the lid. And I'm just patting it on, and then when I get it on, I will blend out the edges. So really, you can take any kind of eyeshadow palette and do this with the different colors. I did not feel like doing it with Anastasia today. I love the Makeup by Mario. I honestly legit feel like he does not fail. Some people don't like him. That's fine. I personally love him. Everything he's come out with, except for I haven't tried his concealer, because I heard it really isn't mature skin friendly. So I was like, okay, under the eyes, you don't want to look like the Death Caper. So I'm going to go in with this dark brown right here. I don't know if y'all can see that, because I don't have a monitor. And I'm just going to place a little bitty bit on the edge. So, and then here, you can go ahead and blend it out some. You don't really want to go past your brow point. And really, I can't stress enough, blending is key. It really is. Ooh, so that's kind of darker in that crease. So you just definitely, and kind of go light-handed, even though sometimes I tend to get a little bit heavy. And it happens, but now I'm just going to take the edge and blend it out, soften up the edges. Feel my eyes starting to water. Oh, that's great. And I just really F that up. I'll get it together one day. And you can even go back over with this. I'm going to stop right there before I have a complete black eye, because that's not what I'm wanting. And if you want to put a topper on, you can use your fingers. Usually I do, because the oils from your fingers help grip that. He's got some excellent grippers in his whatever ingredients he's using. And I think I'm going to use the middle one right here, which is my absolute favorite. I don't know if you can see what that looks like. And I just tap it on initially so that I'm not getting any fallout, but his doesn't usually give a whole lot of fallout. And then when you get it on, you can blend it out with your finger. Get more if you need it. So now you can actually leave that right there if you want, or you can actually go into with a different, trying to find the brush that I use for that. You can take a small brush like this. I'm going to color swatch it and go with the more skin tone. So I'm going to go between this brown and this color right here. And I'm going to lightly dust it underneath the lash line, because sometimes it just needs a little help down there. I don't know why I keep wanting to look at my phone. Nobody calls me. And you see, you can just leave it, and then it just kind of ties everything in together. So the next thing I do, and I always do this with every eyeshadow look, I don't know why, I love it. I will be that one girl that does everything, even when it's out of season, because it will always come back in trend. Everything in makeup is cyclical. I've only cried over one product, and I'm still just ticked off mostly at myself because I lost it. And it was that Enchantress lip gloss. Oh, love that. That was my OG. And then you definitely, like, maybe it's shadows. Also, keep in mind that there's shadows if you don't have proper lighting, and I don't right now. So this is, I've worn it down. You can't tell. I think it's called Shroom. No. I have another one. But it's basically a white with a yellow. And I put it right here, and I blend it in and up and blend it into everything else. And then I'll go, I did not blend that very well. And then I use a pencil brush because it's super precise and I can still blend it down. And this will kind of give you a lift on your eyebrow. And then we'll go back up in here and fix that up. Make sure it's even. I don't know what y'all can see. I may need to redo this. Okay. So you can also take your finger, swipe it up. Use a makeup wipe if it's too, but if you're going to use a makeup wipe, do it before your complexion. Jennifer did not because I don't thoroughly think things through a lot. So now what I'm going to take is the Makeup by Mario pencil. If you want a soft line at the top, the brown is beautiful. It's got a cute little brush at the end that blends it out so nice. I usually will go in with this. Let me sharpen it. Go with this underneath my lash line to give me some separation, because sometimes if you had hooded eyes, you don't really want a liner at the top. But even with hooded eyes, if you do, this is the Dosa Colors winged liner brush. It's ultra thin. You can get that ultra thin line at the top. So, and I just kind of go up like this. Just underneath, and I'm not gonna lie to you, this took some practice to do it. And with this pencil, when it goes down, you gotta work quick because it dries. But I got a little bit outside the line here. And that's okay, because now I think I'm gonna do lashes. I don't smudge it out when I put it there, but hands down, best soft liner that stays put all day. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually curl my lashes. I've got the Shiseido curler. This is like the best curler you can find. The Issue Amara is good, but you can only get that online. Why do I think it's... So I don't have any tricks for this. I just do it how I want. But I just do pumps and I leave it on for a while. Right. And then maybe I'll go up to the tips and do those. Sometimes it's hard to see my lines. Okay. You don't have to when you're doing lashes, but I want to. This is the new Maybelline Fireworks Mascara. And I always lift my head back and coat my lashes because this helps keep them from getting on your lid. I have been putting castor oil on my lashes for about a month now. And I can tell a difference. Castor oil helps with growth. And I do it right before I go to bed. And no, it does not make your pillowcases gross. Ooh, I love it. This is the best mascara I've had in a long time. My first one was Givenchy. And that was expensive. And they don't make it anymore. And I'm very upset. So, with this, first of all, when I do my makeup, I always get a fan like this. It helps. It helps. Because I will layer my setting sprays when I do my complexion. And it helps set that faster so you're not sitting there all day. Ooh, you know what I forgot to do? I didn't do some stuff on my complexion. I'll fix that in a minute. So I just put a thin layer. I don't know if y'all can see that. Just a very thin layer. Nothing too crazy. This also has, I believe, this is the Duo. But it's got biotin in it, which also helps with lash growth. You can get that HEB. And it's purple. You know what? I think I'll just leave it. In this mirror, I can see all my textures. Ladies, if you want the best makeup mirror, Elios Lighting, hands down, is the best. You are going to pay a pretty penny for it. But she's perfection. I love her. So then I get it as close to that. I use my 10X for this side. And I lay them down. And I'm going to let that glue get a little bit tackier before I bond them together with my fingers. I hate that this camera doesn't tell me when it's ending and then I don't find out till it's way too late. And I'm like, how in the hell do I go back and fix this? I need a monitor. But maybe one will land in my lap. So I'm going to go back in. It is so... Nothing will make you hate yourself faster than a 10X mirror. Unless you're plucking hairs or getting older and doing lashes like this, don't look at one, please. And no, I don't hate myself. No, I don't think... Sometimes I feel a certain way, but that's not generally how I feel about myself. And yes, I am left-handed. I'm super, super dominant in the left. I also heard we're psychopaths. Anyway, I don't know about all that. But, uh-oh. Voila. I gotta get out of this 10x side because, yeah, I'm starting to. And then when you need a better view, go back to the other side. So, alright. So, and that is how, it doesn't take very long, really. You just gotta practice it. These are the MAC number 7 lashes. They actually have a name, but I don't remember the name. So now if you feel like you want a little color, because for me it transfers sometimes, you can take the same pencil and go in the waterline. If you want a little bit more definition. I would say if you're not comfortable doing the waterline, just do what you did up here, blink really hard and it transfers. But yeah, if you're not used to doing it, you're gonna struggle. So I just did a little bit of that. I get it, make sure I get it connected in the corners. And then now I've been taking a oh goodness, what brush was I using? I think it was this brush right here. This is from BK Beauty, the 307. And I've actually been kind of taking it and smudging it down. Softening it up a bit. So that it's not so sharp. Here. Alright, so now I used to never wear mascara on my bottom lashes, and sometimes I forget. So I'm gonna go back through and just a little bit. Sometimes I have to poke it like that. And voila, and I believe I'm done with my eyes. Usually I'll do something more simple, but I feel like something that's like more of a soft glam is something that everybody may be kind of struggling with right now. And it is hot. I've got my AC set at 74. I'm 48. I'm going through some weird crap. Oh, I did not want that one. That's not what I wanted. This is the Huda Beauty Extra Hold Resting Boss Face. I think she's come out with a different one. I think it just doesn't have scent, because this has got a scent. Scent does not bother me. Scent does not bother me. It's essentially hairspray for the face. This really locks that in. Keeps it matte, but not like dry matte. I'm pretty pleased with myself. I swear I'm not arrogant and I'm not negative about myself. So I did forget a little highlighter on my nose. So this is a Daniel Sandler watercolor, and this is in the shade Moon Glow. If you've never tried his, go try his blushes, his water. Maybe I'll do that in my next one. And it looks so freaking natural. It's not glittery. Oh, like that just really went. Not glittery. So yeah, my camera like quit recording. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to go back and look and see where it quit recording, but thank you guys. I'll see you guys in my next video, and have a great weekend. Mwah! Bye.